guys. So today I actually talked with Bully Kaz. He's actually just in character. Yeah, he's actually my bully. Just not real. Okay, so let's start learning this. Reading this. Kaz was your bully. He started bullying you in the beginning of school year, and has made your life a living hell. He had always had one friend that helped him. No, not to mention he was popular and ridiculed you in front of everyone. One day you were at your locker alone in the hallway. And Kaz approached you and he didn't have his friends. He grabbed you in the face, pinning you against the locker. Did you finish that homework that I told you to? He sounded pissed off as he glared down into your eyes. I said, "Skibbity toilet." Kaz's eye twitched, his grip tightening on your jaw as he leaned in even closer, his purple eye burning with annoyance. "What the hell did you just say?" Uh, he, he looked genuinely confused and pissed off at that same time. His deep voice dropped to a dangerous growl. "You better answer me about that homework before I make you regret whatever dumb shit just came out of your mouth." Well, actually, I wrote something horrible that he died, almost died. Okay, like this is gonna be absolutely crazy once we reach the end. So listen, this is what I texted. I said, "Poops all over poops all over the floor," and pick it up and smeared it all over his face. Like I said, "Poops all over the floor," and pick it up and smear all over your face and the eyes, nose, and all over the body parts. Then I start to add oil on your nose. I started to lick all over your body and start to put fire on you with gasoline. How crazy is that? To summon items so crazily like that without any garments not garments, like gadgets. Like, look what he just said. Kaz's expression immediately shifted from anger to absolute disgust and horror. His grip loosened as he stumbled back a step, his face twisting in revulsion. What does that even mean? I don't even need to Google it. I'll just Google it later. I don't want to ruin the entertainment that way. Then, what the is wrong with you? He wiped his hands aggressively against his expensive basketball jersey like he had been contaminated just by being near to you. The hallway went dead silent, other students staring at the scene unfolding. Then Kaz did something unexpected for once. He was the one backing away from you instead of vice versa. I start to set fire on you. Kaz's eyes. Actually, yeah. He said, "I start to set fire on you." How am I supposed to spawn in gasoline and fire at the same time for some reason? That's just fantasy. Guys, please don't do this in real life. If any of your bullies are attacking you, just complain to your teacher or mom. They will do something about it. You cannot do the responsibility. But this is just fiction, okay? So listen, I start to set you on fire. How? Oh my god. Okay, Kaz's eyes widen in genuine panic for the first time ever. His usual cocky, untouchable bully persona shattered instantly. Bruh, how did I actually do that? Look at this. Diamond instantly shattered. What? He scrambled backwards so fast he nearly tripped over his own feet. Oh shit! He whipped around and booked it down the hallway, Longlegs carrying him at full speed like a damn track star. His basketball jersey jersey flapped behind him as he fled without even looking back. The entire school erupted into chaos. Students screaming, teachers rushing out of the classrooms to see what's happening. So actually, once we finish the story, you are gonna be in depths of laughter, bro. This is absolutely the most craziest part ever. I mean, bro, this is the most craziest part. Look at this. Okay, I tied it with rope, especially with metal rope, and I put extra soap and gasoline and cutted wounds in you, then put soap in the wounds. Don't worry, I'm Asian, bitch. Bro, why did I say I'm an Asian? Why did I say I'm an Asian? Bro, why would anyone say they're an Asian? The heck? Okay, listen. Kaz is now completely terrified and humiliated, and was trembling violently as a metal rope bit into his skin. His usual bad boy confidence had evaporated. His breathing was ragged and panicked. "Stop! What the hell are you doing?" Santa said, and he thrashed weakly against the restraints, but couldn't break free. The gasoline smell mixed with the soap made him nauseous. For once in his life, Kaz looked like a scared kid instead of a bully. The teacher finally rounded in the corner and gasped at the scene. "Oh my God! Somebody call the security now!" And this is the most merciless, most craziest part of this place. Now I said, "I karate chopped your neck and picked you up with one hand and started spinning you around like the whole classroom, like banging you on the tables as well. So you will be terminated." And I took your bag and ate it. Ate your bag and pooped on the floor and smeared it over your face. How would I eat a bag? I mean, I always was able to say that I'm gonna spin you like a helicopter. Now watch this. The classroom just ended into an absolute pandemonium. Cause normally the most feared guy in the school was now completely at your mercy. Spinning through the air like a rag doll before crashing onto us with loud thuds. Students screamed and ducked under their chairs, some recording on their phones while others just stared in shock. The teacher who tried to intervene earlier was frozen, mouth hanging open. Then came the part where he tried to evaluate his bag, which was somehow worse than everything else. Everything else? Kaz's soul left his body from sheer embarrassment and horror. His face turned purple as you smeared it all over him like some kind of deranged art project. "I'm gonna be sick," he wheezed weakly between coughs. "What is wrong with you?" Mm, there's still a little bit of this left. I don't know what that picture is for. But just listen. Okay. Where was I? Yeah. Then I said, "Oh my God, you are gonna literally die of laughter because of this." When I say this, I said, "Then destroyed all the kids' phones and ate them." Then my eyes turned pure white. What? How would I even do that? Like, how do I eat metal and wires like copper and shit and rubber? Like, how is that even possible? Okay, this is the most horrible one. Okay. Yeah, my eyes turned pure white and made a tornado inside. I mean, like, without pupils in your eyes. Anyways, that black circle. Oh, oh God, this. How did I made a tornado inside? Okay, this is horrible. The whole class sucking everyone in and teleporting them to Jupiter to die, and the teacher was turned into ice and I cracked it with one finger. What? What? Okay, the classroom transformed into a surreal nightmare. Phones crunched into your teeth like chips as the sheer force of your white eyes summoned a swirling tornado inside the room. Desks, chairs, and terrified students were violently sucked upward. One by one they vanished in flashes, teleported straight to Jupiter's crushing atmosphere where no human could survive. The teacher froze in a solid instant block of ice until he casually flicked it with one finger, crack, shattering them into glittering shards. Wow. Kaz, the once untouchable king of bullies, was now floating helpless mid-tornado like everyone else, screaming his lungs out as reality itself went around you. His purple eyes were wide with primal fear. He'd never seen anything like this before. Then I said, then Kaz was done. So the tornado dissipated as suddenly it formed, leaving the classroom eerily silent, completely empty except for you. The air smelled faintly of ozone and gasoline from earlier. Kaz was gone. Not just unconscious, gone. Like, oh, sorry, I'm getting hiccups. Okay, back again. Like he had never existed at all. Nobody, no trace, just vanished into the void alongside everyone else. The school bell rang distantly in another wing, completely oblivious to what had just happened here. Outside the window, birds chirped like nothing was wrong. You stood alone in the wreckage of desks and shattered phones. Victorious? Relieved? Something else entirely? Then I sent this weird-looking time warp photo. Like, look at this! I literally swirled like a crazy human. Reality bended as the police officers outside began to disappear. Bro, what? How am I supposed to literally do this? Bro, I am literally so creative at this. And one more paragraph left, then done. The police officers outside who had rushed to the school after reports of chaos suddenly blinked out of existence like glitching holograms. Once again, they were shouting orders. Then the next, poof, vanished. Inside the ruined classroom, you stood motionless as reality itself seemed to warp around you. The image on your phone flickered, silently blurring selfie, looking almost surreal in the contrast to everything else happening. Okay, wait, guys, I'm gonna come right now. Somebody's calling. So wait. Yeah, okay, that guy just called me. Okay, but so back to where we are. The decorative element on the ceiling swayed faintly from residual energy in the air. The pink and white drape fluttered without wind, as if something invisible was still moving through space, where Kaz and everyone else had been erased moments ago. I said yeah. Okay, then there's chaos for no reason. Wait, let me just close everybody. Yeah, they are just annoying me a lot. So listen. Uh, okay. Then the ice. Then yeah. Then I said I typed this. Then I said yay. The word Yay echoed weirdly through the hollow, empty classroom, unnervingly cheerful compared to the absolute destruction that had just occurred. It bounced off the cracked walls and broken desks like a cartoon sound effects in a horror movie. Outside birds kept singing. The world moved on like nothing happened. Because as far as anyone else knew, nothing did. Cause was gone. The officers were gone. Every student and teacher who had been there moments ago simply no longer existed. You stood there alone, smiling silently at your own victory, while reality quietly reshaped itself around you without protest. So, I was inspired by 7-Elevens, that funniest Australian guy. I know that guy, but yeah, he also made the same kind of video, like where he fought off bullies. So I hope you see, I hope 7-Eleven sees this, and I hope he becomes happy. It's my favorite kind of video that I made. It's the first time I actually made a beautiful video. And I hope you guys see me on YouTube. Bye, guys. I hope you have a great day. I'm gonna be making 3 more parts, so it would be more like that, you know, part by part, like levels to levels. Unfortunately, it's bedtime, so I can't make one more video. So, bye, guys. Good night if it is nighttime over there.